Okay. Let's go.
Yeah. Bye, I'll talk to you soon.
That sounds great. Thanks, Annie.
Thank you so much. You're getting a lift to you're going to go take a picture together.
Exactly, yeah.
So fun.
Got my dress.
I'm going to get a picture.
Jesus, that's a monster. Car starts.
Woohoo!
Wowie zowie.
Would the audio be better if I hold it, or is speaker okay?
I think this sounds fine. Whatever's more comfortable for you.
Okay, that's fine. Good.
Okay.
I remember this wonderful former soccer player and great soccer coach from England said he could tell if a player was going to be good by watching them walk. And it's kind of the same thing. He said it was in his instinct to see it. And I kind of feel the same way. It's not like a gift. It's just experience.
It's going to be a different lens than I thought. I'll go get it.
I just bought a $50 lens cap. Two $50. No, I guess it was $50 for the two lens caps, because this one lens that I have, the sort of normal commercially made plastic lens caps don't fit, and they just fall off. There's a great story where I was flying to Argentina. And this was in a time when they used to inspect everything that you brought into the country, because people were selling stuff, bringing in stuff for nothing and then selling it for 2 or 3 or 4 times what it would cost here in the States. So I had all my lenses in caps, and the guys are going through them, and the customs guy says, there's nothing wrong with this guy. I mean, he can't be doing anything. He's just these cheap caps. What's he doing? He's not fancy. Let him go.
Let me get closer.
A friend of mine in 1972 wrote me. I was in Vancouver, British Columbia, actually teaching a summer class. And he wrote me, or maybe he even called me, and he said, look, there's this, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, there was this famous camera store in Chicago called Altman's. And it had been there for 100 years, and Altman's was closing, and they were having a fire sale, and they had a Deerdorf, and I think it was $500 or $600. And the camera I have is kind of the acme of wooden cameras, and I wanted to get one and just could never find one. So I wired him $500. He bought it for me on my way back from Chicago. I got it. And then probably in the early 90s, a friend of mine who ran E.P. Levine, Steve Bretler, called me or whatever, we're good friends, and said, I have a really mint Deerdorf in the store. Do you want to buy it as backup? And I had enough money and I bought it. And so funny thing is that just coming back from the trip to Louisiana, I don't know how it happened, because I was hand carrying the camera onto the plane and off, but the back of the lens board, the back of the film holder, the wood got cracked in 2 places. I have no idea how that happened, but I raided my old camera and stuck the last part of my old camera, the back part of my old camera, on the new camera, and it seems to work. I knew right away when I came up to Rochester last year that that cone was going to make a wonderful picture. I wasn't sure what the background would be. I'm not sure whether this one's going to be the best one, but I just knew that cone was great. It's usually something that just stands out as being unique, often handmade, although not necessarily that. Sometimes it's a combination of the light and what the thing actually looks like in that light. Sometimes I come back knowing that it's going to look different and sort of anticipating that it's going to look different. Everybody I've met in Rochester, who were locals, were great, and all kinds of different people and all kinds of different backgrounds, and they've been really fun to talk to over the three or now 4 different times that I've been up there. I remember when I was out in North Dakota, in this small town Crosby that's about the same size as Rochester. People used to say, well, we really like living here because everybody knows everybody helps everybody, but also because you're in there with everybody all the time. You get to understand how to coexist, with people who are very different from you. And I always got that sense coming to Rochester that there was room for pretty much everybody to do whatever they wanted as long as it didn't impinge on other people.
Okay, can you try moving the bottom of that again?
Yep.
Thank you.
How's that?
Oh, we gotta go back there. Whoop, right there.
Right there? Got it. Should be good.